God says to Abraham, take now your son, your only son, Isaac, whom you love. You understand, God doesn't even recognize the son of the flesh. Doesn't even recognize. And so it's so important to really see what begins to happen. And so as we look to this, you've got to understand that going through the flesh, there's consequences. But then God says, I'm going to take away that, and I'm going to literally give you the promise. You're still going to have the promise. And you've got to get rid of what? The work of the flesh. You've got to let that go. You can't have the two intermingled. And so all of a sudden, what? We see the progeny of the promise. And that progeny of the promise, when we take a look back in our text here in Galatians, it's so important to see. Now in verse 28, it says, now we, brethren, as Isaac was children of the promise. Paul says, we're the promise. We're the ones that get to partake of this promise.